kwamba ni lazima tuweke kipaumbele mambo ya disaster management. Na ukienda budgets za counties, na unajua disaster management is a devolved function, although tunafanya pamoja national government. Ukienda budgets za county government, county departments za disaster, hakuna kitu. Uenda usome disaster management plan. Hata national government hatuweki kipaumbele mambo ya disaster management. Kwa hivyo ningependa kusema kwamba shida kubwa ambayo tunang'ang'ania ama tunapigana nayo sisi wote kama taifa ni kwamba lazima tukue na proper disaster preparedness kama nchi ili kukabiliana na mambo disaster yoyote yenye inaweza kutokea. Katika ile mambo ya border protection huko Mandera, niliongea juzi na ningependa kurudia tena kusema kwamba taifa letu liko salama. Liko salama sana. Hakuna wasiwasi yoyote ambayo unaweza kusema kuna wanajeshi wa nchi zingine ama regions za nchi zingine ambao wamekuja Kenya kudhoofisha mambo ya usalama. Hakuna kabisa. Ningependa kusema hakuna mtu yoyote kutoka nchi nyingine amekuja Kenya kwa minajili ya kuja kupigana na Wakenya ama kupigana na Kenya. Hakuna kabisa. Na nilisema kwamba kila mara tunapokuwa na shida katika nchi jirani, unapata kwamba wananchi wanatorokea upande za Kenya, wengine wakikuja upande huu wanatafuta usalama. Ni ile kwamba nchi yetu iko salama. Na tunashirikiana na nchi jirani kuona kwamba wale watatorokea Kenya kwa kuhofia usalama wao huwa wanarudisha kwa njia ya usalama. Kwanza ningependa kusema kwamba enemy ambayo tunaendelea kupigana nayo ni Al-Shabaab. Hawa ndio terror group ambayo imetusumbua kwa miaka mingi sana. Sisi hatupigani kama nchi na nchi ya Somalia, hatupigani na region yoyote ya Somalia. Sisi tunapigana na adui moja ambaye ni Al-Shabaab. Na kwa hivyo wale ambao nimeona wengine ambao wamewahi kuwa katika ofisi za uongozi katika taifa letu wakiongea kiholela kwa mambo ya usalama. Hakuna mtu anaweza kuongea kiholela kama umewahi kuwa na ofisi hapo awali. Haiwezekani. Na mimi nataka kushukuru former waziri Matiang'i kwa sababu amejiweka kwa njia ambayo ameheshimu ile ofisi amewahi kuwa waziri kama mimi. Hakuna siku nitatoka hiyo ofisi alafu wakati muda wangu umeisha nimetoka kwa hiyo ofisi niende niongee kiholela kuhusu security ya nchi. Nimeona wale wamewahi kushika ofisi za juu. Vice President Kalonzo, former Vice President wa Munyoro. Wanaenda kuongea huko nje kiholela mambo ya usalama. Wanatafutia siasa ya pesa nani mambo ya usalama. Kweli tumekuwa na bahati mbaya kwamba watu kama hawa wamewahi kukaa kwa National Security Council. You know, mtu umewahi kukaa kwa National Security Committee. You know, huwezi enda kuongea kiholela mambo ya uongo ili kuharibia nchi yako. Mimi nataka kusema hapa wazi. Kenya is not under any threat from Somalia or any regional force from Somalia. The only threat we face as a country is the threat of Al-Shabaab. And every time our neighbors have any challenge, we have been able to accommodate any of the citizens of Somalia who have come to Kenya and return them in the right way. Some who have been able to be returned have been accommodated in Dadaab refugee camp. There has never been a threat. And I want to insist here, Kenya is not under occupation. You know, I see some lawyers speaking very in a casual manner. When you say there are occupation of forces from other country in our country, it means they have come in to invade us and cause and take over. We are absolutely, there is no one in Kenya that is in Kenya where, to occupy any part of the country without the Kenyan forces fighting them. And that's why any part we see an Al-Shabaab operative, we have been fighting them. Any other person who has come to look for safety, we have always found ways of returning them back to their country. Again, I want to reiterate that the security team that has gone to the media team that I saw some of the news items that some of your journalists went there. I saw them reporting from primary school in Mandera, reporting, interviewing our administrators in that region. And I didn't see any results to see that our schools are occupied or our people are under threat. Our country is safe, very safe. And I insist, very, very safe. We are not under occupation. And those who are just speaking in a very casual manner, occupation is a technical term. That means a takeover by a foreign force on any part of Kenya. There is none. And there is nothing that is happening in the country that we don't know. And there is nothing that is happening in this country that is happening and we are not handling in the right way, in the security way. All we are more focused in is to deal with criminals and to deal with Al-Shabaab as a terror cell. And we are not going to lift our focus from that issue. Any other diplomatic issues related to citizens of other country coming in or officers from other country, if they are found to Kenya, there is a diplomatic channel between us and Somalia or any region of Somalia to make sure that that is sorted. Kenya is safe and working with its partners to make sure that we continue dealing with the threat of terrorism, especially of Al-Shabaab. And we are very focused. In any case, the people who have been speaking have been talking about that we are in conversation with Al-Shabaab. So they need to calculate their statements properly. One hand, they say the government of Kenya has talked to Al-Shabaab. Now they are jumping. They are saying that, no, it's not Al-Shabaab. We are talking to the enemies of Al-Shabaab. So they need to tell us, are they with Al-Shabaab or are they with the citizens of Kenya? And this cheap politics that is being done using security must stop. And I want to remind former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka and the former Deputy President, together with all those people who are speaking, especially persons who have held offices. I see the former Attorney General sitting there. He was a member of the National Security Team. I see sitting there former Minister Matiang'i of Interior, the National Security Team. Former Vice President Kalonzo has sat in National Security Team. Former Vice President Manyora has sat in National Security Team. They must conduct themselves in a manner that demonstrates that they understand, even though they have personal challenges with leadership, they must also not struggle with the question of security. They must understand that this is not a sector that you can play political sport. So for our people, for our citizens in Mandera, everything is in order. We will, if there is any challenges of any person who is spotted in our country, civilian or otherwise, that have visited our nation, you know that we are going to deal with those issues, and we have always dealt with. But at the moment, our country is safe. The last, you are asked two questions. Yeah, and I've answered. Yeah. So the last two questions.
I would really want to ask a question. Lady, yeah. Yeah, sure. So my name is Violet Alma. I work with TV47 in Kakamega County. Sometime back, we covered a story over a police post that has only one police officer. Yeah. Are you aware that we have police stations or police posts that have less police officers? Absolutely. Do you have plans to deploy more?
Yeah, that's true. We have genuine challenges of strength of police officers because of the numbers that have subsequently reduced over time with when we have not done recruitment. The good news is that we are recruiting 10,000 police officers, and that information will go out next week. You will be told about the dates and the processes of recruitment. We will also make sure that the recruitment will be free and fair of this influence of corruption and so forth. And once we do that, it will increase the strength of our police officers. That is actually the crux of Jukwaa la Usalama. These issues have continued.